Another reason I'm looking forward to go to Germany, it is because it has always been a dream of mine. And when I was in the fifth semester in high school, I had like this chance of having a small taste of what this dream would actually taste like. I got abroad and I studied a semester in Germany, in Berlin. It was high school, so we studied a lot of different subjects, not just physics, but I studied physics as a subject, and I was really happy because it is my dream to study the whole physics in Germany. However, as it was Berlin, as it was the capital, I think I missed the real German experience because it was very international. Yes, I did learn a lot of German. However, I could easily move around with just English or even sometimes Spanish. They are very international and they have a lot of cultures there in Berlin, so it was not difficulty. Communication presented no difficulty to me, and I really wanted for it to be a challenge. I really wanted to challenge myself into learning German, which yes I did, but I think I could have done a little bit more. Also, I think I missed part of the German culture because I think Berlin is a very special and specific place. It has like its own soft culture, and even people from there would tell me from Germany that Berlin was like another thing. It was another different side even for them. For example, I did not live the annual. I did not have the chance to live through the anniversary of the fall of the wall of Berlin, but it's just a huge deal, and I went to the wall, and it's very pretty. The city itself, it's very. It has a lot of roots, and it has a lot of choices. But I think that as it is very cultural, they are very difficult to trace. I think you could more easily see these traces among other places. Of course, as in all of Europe, there are some traces from the Second World War, such as they have these stones. I don't remember the name now, but they are like these small squares in the pavement, in the road, which say when someone was taken from their home or if someone lived there who died. And I think it's very, it has a lot of impact to just go walking and then suddenly see a stone that says here used to live that person and it was taken into such concentration camp. And it's something that's rooted into German people with such, I'm not gonna say normality because I don't think it's normal to them, but they treat it more with more familiarity than I would, because it was very impressive to me. But I guess they're a little bit more used to that. But I think they still feel the impact it had in their lives, the Second World War. However, Berlin, I'm not saying it did not suffer from it. It suffered even more because the wall was there. It was exactly there, but it did not have this as much polarity as the other parts of Germany had. For example, the difference between the USA regime against the Soviet one, I think, was a little bit more blurrier in Berlin than it was in other places. What I'm really looking forward to is to know Germany as Germany, but German people with their folklore, their costumes, and not something as globalized as Berlin, because Berlin was like the capital, so it was the subject to many intersections, many cultures, many things, and I think among them the Germanic culture itself got a little bit lost. So I would like to leave that. I would like to leave. I'm also looking forward to knowing the dialects. That thing, I think it presents a challenge itself, because right now I don't know. I don't even know a B2 German, so I cannot picture myself already knowing it, but facing difficulties because of the dialect. I I'm aware that in there's no country in the world that it has a language and everywhere is spoken the same. Even in Mexico, we have differences between north and south. But the fact that having a specific dialect, if the fact that they have this um, quote that defines them, that they can do everything except write German. I think that scares me a little bit, but I think it's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be a challenging experience, and I am really looking forward to.